Hi, my name is Blake Perry, and I am the president and CEO of Blake Perry Self Advocate Consulting. Blake Perry Self Advocate Consulting is a advocacy organization that helps people with developmental disabilities understand house lease information and their rights. So I'm going to do this presentation directly for our YouTube channel. So Blake Perry Self Advocate Consulting LLC. We support people with developmental disabilities and houseless information. So this is our presentation. Let's make me a little bigger. No, that does not make me bigger. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna put myself right here. So um, okay, so I'll put right here. So increasing autonomy, understanding the terms of your house lease, it empowers you and informs you on making decisions about leaving agreements, and this can foster a sense of independent control and overlap. So if you're receiving services, you have the HCBS. The HCBS allows you to do more independent things. So when you're on your house lease, you're a person receiving services, so you're entitled to HCBS. And so that's a part of understanding the independence and control. And HCBS gives people autonomy. Okay. Second, improve communication. Having a clear understanding of the lease can improve communication with landlords and other housing providers. This can help resolve issues properly and effectively. And that's an issue, and I think that makes sense. Let's just say that you have a roommate and things are not going good, you didn't pick the roommate, and you want to be able to talk to the landlord, or you may want to deal with the landlord and the provider or people in your circle of support. So communication for people with developmental disabilities is very important when it comes to a house lease because you're living there, so you have to be able to communicate with your provider, your staff, or people that come in your home on a daily basis. Financial stability. Yep. So you see this image over here. This is me. After changing my pay and my guardianship, this is me going to the ATM and taking money out of bank. This was a really good thing for me, and this created financial stability. So financial stability, the term lease can help individuals with developmental disabilities afford financial penalties, legal problems that may arise from non-compliance. This can contribute to overall financial stability. So, making sure that you are paying your rent, making sure that your security deposit is paid for, making sure if something happens, your landlord needs something that financially you're working on that and having it all together so that when you're able to have steady money. I am not a financial expert, by the way, so dealing with your finances, you may want to reach out to someone in your support team or your support coordinator. Once again, I'm not giving financial information. I'm not giving people financial information. I'm just going based off of this presentation. So, legal protection. So, legal protections, I think that this is important, especially for people with developmental disabilities, because we have rights and rights are legal protection. So, let's go into this. Legal protection. Understanding the rights, responsibilities under the lease can help individuals with developmental disabilities protect themselves from unfair discriminatory, I think discriminatory by tenants and landlords. So yeah, we are protected. We have the Michigan landlord tenant law. People people with developmental disabilities cannot be discriminated against. As well as you're living in a home, you have HBS, you have recipient rights. So even if you're in your home receiving services, you have Michigan landlord tenant rights, and you have rights from your CMH or your staffing agency where you receive services. Enhance of quality of life. So I like going in the community. I ride my bike. I like iced coffee. So this is a picture of me and my enhanced quality of life because I go in my community and this is what I do. I'm happy. This is my quality of life. So by having clear understanding of their lease, individuals with developmental disability can create more stable and comfortable living environment, which can contribute to a higher quality of life. So if you're having everything going good, if your house is A1, your bills are paid, everything's going good with your roommate or with your staff, you're able to have that quality of life. You're able to go in the community, go shopping, go to a movie. Myself, I go to some horrors. That's just what I do because I am getting myself together, and that's just what I do. And that's how my quality of life works out for myself. 6, self-advocacy. Yes, people know I'm good at self-advocacy. So you'll see here, you'll see this is a copy of my house lease right over here, right there, right there, right there. Um, so a while back, I was told I could not have a copy of my house lease dealing with 2 staffing agencies, and it was stressful, it caused issues. But I actually got a provider, and she understood that I'm entitled to the Michigan landlord tenant law. But basically, this is a statement of self-advocacy. So let's go. Self-advocacy, understanding the terms of a person's lease can help individuals with developmental disabilities incent to self-advocacy skills and enabling themselves to advocate for their right to need. So when you use your advocacy in your own home, you're helping yourself. If you want to advocate for your setting to be more independent, if you're advocating for a roommate, if you're advocating to have less staff, less hours, this is all advocacy. So one thing that I can say is that Blake Perry Self-Advocate Consulting is mainly helping people who live in these type of settings, and we're able to help you advocate within different parts and educational tools that we have. But self-advocacy is something that we can also do when we live in our homes. Like living in our homes, we have HCBS, we have recipient rights, and we're entitled. There are people who receive services who are part of the LGBTQIA community, like myself, and we are entitled to LGBTQIA rights. So when I live in my home, I'm protected by those rights as well. Community. So this is community integration. So you'll see me on this side over here. I went to the Detroit Zoo. I haven't been there in a long time, but I went there and it was really fun. I was able to be in the community with my friends and the staff that support me. So let's go on this. Community integration is a clear understanding of housing agreements that can facilitate community integration by ensuring that individuals with developmental disabilities have a stable and supportive place to live. So when you're having a stable place, you're able to go in your community and interact. You can't be at your house and you can't like have no heat or the toilet's not working. You can't be able to have a effective time in the community because you're having issues in your home. But when you come back and everything gets together fixed, you can go in the community, you can go to the zoo, go on a date, go to church, go to a concert, go to lecture. It's your choice and your community. That's how you do it. But guess what? Your housing stuff has to be on point before you can be into your community. So remember, take care of the things that need to be taken care of, and go into the community. Peace of mind. Yep, so you see me looking on my porch like I'm chilling. Actually, in that picture, I was chilling. So let's go. A peace of mind, knowing their rights and responsibilities under the lease, can provide individuals with developmental disorders a sense of peace, mind, security, and their living agreement. So let's go this slowly. A peace of mind, knowing your rights and responsibilities under your house lease, can provide individuals with developmental disorders with a sense of peace and mind and security living arrangement. So when you understand everything is good in your living situation, you have a peace of mind, you can relax, you can look outside your house and just say, wow, today is a good day, the sun is out. I think in that picture it was probably about to rain, but it came out because it was nice. And that was my peace of mind. So we all can have a peace of mind once we understand our living situation, our rights, our agreement, even understanding what's in line with our person's plan with our staffing agencies in our own home. And okay, so that's some information I wanted to share because I know that housing information is very important, and I think that at Blake Perry Self Advocate Consulting, we really want to be able to give this information to people with developmental disorders because this is something that's really important. And it's something that we are going to always be able to help on. We will hope to grow and expand our education and expanding our advocates to be able to advocate about more issues that they're passionate on. But right now, we are just focusing on getting things out there. So I'm starting doing presentations. I'll do some online. I will do some in public. So I hope you guys like this presentation. Comment on the link and let me know what you think. Thank you so much.